Hello, today I'd like to talk about a subject that I find rather distasteful. What I'd like to talk about is Melrose jewelers. Melrose jewelers themselves are, I think, one of the most unreputable companies that is out there. Now basically what Melrose jewelers is doing, they're buying old Rolex watches. A lot of these are coming from Asia. And basically what they're doing is they're taking the watch, they're discarding the bracelet. Often they don't buy them with a bracelet. They are fitting aftermarket non-original Rolex dials. They're fitting non-Rolex diamonds. They are fitting counterfeit bracelets. They're putting counterfeit bezels, the non-Rolex bezels on them, often with diamonds and gemstones. So basically what they're doing is they're tarting up an old, tired Rolex watch and they're trying to make it a new, stunning watch. Now, in my opinion this is fooling no one. All they're doing is they're taking an old, tired watch, putting a new bracelet on, which is non-Rolex. They're putting non-Rolex dials on, non-Rolex bezels on, and they're trying to pass it off as being a Rolex. So, in my opinion, is it a Rolex or it's not a Rolex? Well, it's 50-50. 50% of it is real. The other 50% is all aftermarket and make-believe. I mean, at the end of the day, who are you fooling? The only person you're really fooling is yourself. You're being a cheapskate. You're stingy. And looking at Melrose prices, I don't think you're being a cheapskate because they're not exactly discounting or selling it at a fair market price. They're selling it at a very high price. A lot of this junk that Melrose Jewelers is selling, you could buy a fair income 100% genuine Rolex for similar money. Sometimes you wouldn't get the diamonds on them and things like that, but do you really want a masquerading Rolex that's just made up of second-rate diamonds glued onto a non-Rolex dial and non-Rolex bezels? I mean, it's just shit what they're doing. I think it's absolutely disgusting, and I want to warn the public about what they're doing. It really, really makes me absolutely sick. I mean, anyone who buys one of their crummy watches thinking that they're getting a bargain genuine Rolex with diamonds and mother of pearl is deluding themselves. So I'd just like to warn everyone who's watching this clip here, be very careful of Melrose Jewelers and stay away from their rehashed garbage, because the only person you're going to fool with it is yourself. I mean, you can buy a Mercedes-Benz, an old Mercedes-Benz. So let's say a 1970s. We'll get a W123 230E Mercedes-Benz. Okay, so it's rusty and it's knackered and it's fucked and it hasn't got much life left in it. So what do? We pull the pull the interior out. We put leather in it. We replace some panels with non-Mercedes panels. And okay, from it's what you call a Hollywood car. From 50 feet, it looks beautiful. But when you look at it, you think, oh, geez, the diamonds are a bit second-rate. Oh, geez, that's not Rolex dial there. That's a mother-of-pearl dial, all right, but it's not a genuine Rolex dial. So at the end of the day, the watch may have a real Rolex movement in it. It may have a Rolex case. But it's so bastardized and fucked around with, it's really fooling no one. Please be aware of Melrose Jewelers. They are sharks. They are dodgy. They need to be put out of business. Please tell everyone that Melrose Jewelers are to be avoided. Thank you very much.